Hello, we are back after a month and a half, I guess. I just wanted to say last month I didn't do a production breakdown tutorial because the song was just an acoustic guitar and a vocal, and I felt like there wasn't much to show. So, yeah. Other than that, we can go right into it. And this is my new song that came out 3 days ago. I would say it's like a mixture of drum and bass and hyper pop and indie pop and lots of different stuff. So we can go right into it. I'm gonna start with drums. The song started with this drum loop, which I then EQ'd to take a bit of mud here. Smash and grab. Kind of doing heavy shit, but also not much. I wanted to thicken up the beat, so I put some samples on there. This was the kick. Just cutting here, it was a little bit boomy and the click was a bit too much, so I was removing that as well. Another kick. I put this so I get a little bit more of that low end. This is like metal sounding kick or really heavy music. And then there's this gate. It's not doing much, but it was needed a bit. Then we have the snare. This was splice sample, if I'm correct. Yeah, just added some EQ to remove the mud, and also it was a little bit bright altogether. That's pretty much the whole song. And then on the chorus, I added this thing here. Smash and grab again, and cutting some highs together with the drum beat and the samples. They are all routed to my drum bus. Again, smash and grab, Pro Q3. We have claps before second chorus. Yeah, lowering the attack and sustain. After claps, we have the toms. These actually don't have any processing on them. It just felt right to put them like this and not touch anything. I can show you in a context. Also, I've added ride cymbal, devil lock so that it's crushed, limiter, also some high pass filter. We can go to synths. I'm using Diva, even though I don't know which preset, but if I unfreeze this shit, it's going to start crackling, so I don't want that. Then it's another synth. All three of them together. I don't know what that crackling noise is, but it doesn't matter. And then there's this 808 going throughout the whole song as well. Another one. This is a preset called Reese's Pieces. And on the chorus, there's this one. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know why this is not working, but it's a sub bass. And there's synth on the chorus. So I've just opened the cutoff filter to make it cut a bit more, and that's it. Those were all the synths. I forgot about this one. This was Serum and a lot of effects. Valhalla, Little Plate, Imager, and Crystallizer. Those are pretty much the synths. We can go into guitar right now. This was acoustic guitar that I just put through a bunch of effects. And then there's the electric guitar. I think this preset. Just these two on second pre-chorus to make something a little bit different. Those were the synths and guitars. We can get into textures and stuff like that. Three of them together make an intro. This one is also going throughout the whole song. kickstart, just pumping a bit. And okay, so this is on a second pre-chorus. Sorry, I'm trying to navigate this session. Oh yeah, on verse 2 we have this. It's also a loop from Splice. Then there's also this chop. And I think my favorite thing here, there's also vocal chop that goes throughout the choruses. So when you put it in a context, it doesn't take a lot to make things sound good. And honestly, yeah, like a lot of this song are loops from Splice that I've chopped up, changed, reversed. I don't really care because it sounds good to me. I haven't stolen anyone's melodies or something like that. Another little chop. Another one here. The instrumental without the vocals. We can go into vocals right now. 'Cause she's my saving only one. I'm craving. There's a vocal double. She's my saving only one. I'm craving. And then there's this vocoder thing. Giving a bit of thickness and distortion. There are no harmonies in this song besides these two. More than that, girl, you know my heart. Together with the main. This time I won't be going through my vocal chain because I've shown it in every video that I made, and you can just scroll 2 videos under and you will find it. We have these vocal throws, delays. I can show you the processing. Autotune on 20, Alter Boy, Foreman on 4/4, CLA vocals, and the preset is Moody, Butchwig vocals, the telephone effect, and one knob. And on the outro we have this one. Girl, you're right in my soul, like fire in the cold. I wanted that chorusy effect because it fits well with the pianos that I forgot to show on previously. I've purposely left that little vocal that was kinda not in pitch, had a good vibe, and I felt that I shouldn't be changing it because I'm trusting my ears. That's all that I can say. That's pretty much the whole song. Other thing that I can show you, I've also mentioned this in a previous video. This is where I route all my instrumentals, drums, guitars, synths, and then I put track spacer, and then I sidechain all my vocals. That way I'm making space for vocals. So I'm gonna show you what this is doing actually. If you can get track spacer, I would highly recommend that plugin because it's really, really good. Other than that, we can go to my mastering chain, gain, MB. I'm kinda changing these settings often. For example, this one here is because I wanted more control on that sub bass because there are like 3-4 layers. The drums were kind of muddy to me, and this is usually where my vocals kind of have problematic areas. Between 2 and 4K is where I like to change this up a bit. Pro Q3, I know this seems drastic, but I can show you. Then tape, I always put tape on everything just to make it nicer and warmer. FG Gray. This is mostly to control the snare. FG Gray is controlling the snare, and then SSL is controlling the kick. At least that's how I look at it. And then Chandler Limited Curve Bender. I started using this recently and I've stolen this preset from a guy that has been mixing Story of the Year. It's about boosting 50 and 12k, but it's not aggressive. So of course, PSP Vintage Warmer. I put this on my every mix. Ozone, a little bit of excitement. Also depends on the song. Imager, just not doing much, honestly. And Limiter, always on this setting. And then I started practicing this recently. Pro L2, it really depends on the song. Also, if you see this empty slot, I usually have the God Particle here, but I don't have any more trials for this. So Cradle Audio, if you're seeing this, I would love to have God Particle plugin. My takeaway from this is that you shouldn't be overthinking anything. And this song is made out of different like loops and chops and that you can find on Splice, and you really don't need a lot to make a song that has good vibe and that you enjoy. If you have any questions, I would be happy to hear, and see you next month. I will be releasing a new song that has actual drums that I recorded and guitars, and there's like a lot of interesting stuff that I will be showing, and I'm really looking forward to that one. And one more thing, if anyone is interested in producing a song together, or if you want me to sing on your stuff, you can send me a DM on Instagram, email, anything. I'm on all platforms. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and keep creating, keep making good music, keep producing. Have a nice day. Bye bye.